Welcome back to the Stuff Talk session where we address the thing that needs to be addressed. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. And I'm really excited to talk about this subject. This next subject. Thursday night. That's what it was. Thursday night. We got a surprise album called Kamikaze. Eminem dropped. Out of nowhere. No promo, no date, no nothing. Just dropped and bounced. How you feel about that album?
Well, just to say something on the surprise part.
Mm-hmm.
Marshall doesn't need a surprise. Like you'll say, not a surprise. Like he doesn't need to tell anybody anything.
No, he doesn't. I was just saying it was shocking that it just popped up out of nowhere. Like nobody expected it. I was on Twitter. I like before I went to sleep. Then I saw Eminem was trending, and they saying he dropped a new album. I'm like, wait, what? I'm seeing this fire, and according to them, they were better than his last album. And I didn't hear his last album, but I heard it wasn't good. Every time I asked somebody about it, they said it wasn't good. So I didn't bother really listening to it. But I was hearing this one was hitting. So I was like, yo, I gotta hear this. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow because I'm sleepy. So bam. So I waited till the next day. But before I get my thoughts on it, you go ahead.
It wasn't classic him, but it was better. It was. How can I say he put himself in the music? Not like how the other ones was like, to me, felt like gimmicks. Because it's not really him.
Okay.
Let me say it like this, because I'm an old M fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an old M fan.
Mm-hmm. Different era for me, because like this, I'm still trying to learn more about hip hop. So, but I know a good amount. But go ahead.
His last couple albums was more on a positive note.
Mm-hmm.
That's not Marshall. That's not Marshall. Marshall is not positive.
You think the album started on a positive note?
No. That the Kamikaze was okay.
Okay.
I did a couple bad albums before, trying to experiment, trying to go positive and then, like, okay, put out a message, like, okay, people are hurt, people do, like, you know what I'm saying, or down because of, you know, then that's why they're doing drugs and stuff like that. That
Right.
was I guess a couple of the recovery and other stuff like that. But Slim Shady LP, like that was his first album, like word, like that in a couple albums. That's not his route. So
Okay.
he went back to I'm from Detroit.
I got you.
Detroit ain't too pretty out here.
Okay.
You mumble rappers,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't too pretty out here.
You hear Billy? You mobile rappers. Mobile rappers.
It's not sweet out here no more.
Right,
So what's your thoughts?
I'll be honest with you. Personally, I wouldn't put this in my top 5 album of the year. Not saying that it's trash. It just beat wise, production wise, it was decent. It wasn't like best. It wasn't like beat wise. It wasn't better than Astro World to me. It wasn't better than I Used to Know Her. That album, like it wasn't bad. Did some of the beats that Scorpion had. Personally, beat wise, my favorite was Good Guy, the last song, and because that's probably more of my beat, and that's how I feel about the production content wise.
Yeah.
I mean the production wise, content wise, as far as Eminem. Listener, excuse me for a second. Dog.
I thought you were gonna get the do-rag.
Hey yo, when I tell you.
Bro, you should have came back with the do-rag on.
Eminem, I wish I did. Eminem, yeah, I left that at home too.
Like how quick you came back and like, I thought you put the do-rag on. You were like,
Eminem was not playing lyrically. Boy, he was coming for necks. He was throwing shots. And you know, because we're in the era now of subliminals. Wasn't no subliminals, man. It was clear shots. You know who you are, Kelly. If your name ain't Kendrick, Cole, Sean, or what name? Lucas Joyner? Then you're a goner.
All I heard was Cole, Kendrick, and Sean.
And before that, we were talking about What's his name? Lucas? I forgot his name.
That's all. That's the
Yeah.
only
But
names.
if you ain't those 4 names, you were goner. He was saying clear names, Hunger Games, because y'all mocking Jay. Now y'all copying Drake. He's mimicking the Migos, Lil Pump, Lil Uzi. He getting all y'all out of here. Now some of y'all responded. Some of y'all
One.
He threw a shot. Yeah.
One responded.
Two. Just one wasn't a track.
One person retired. Let's put it like that.
Well, yeah, and that's the only reason why. And that's the only reason why I'm not mad at Joe, like not responding to it, because he has made it clear that he's dedicated.
I think we're going a little bit too far before because we need to say the 2 names.
Look, we're gonna combine this whole thing here. We'll just do a part 1, part 2. But yeah, I can understand why Joe didn't really do it, because he has made it clear that he's dedicated to being retired. And another reason, one reason that he retired, because according to a lot of people, that he wasn't worth what he felt that he was worth, and he was getting screwed by his money. So he was like, well, hell, why keep doing this if this is why I ended up being it? And plus, stock-wise, nobody's gonna care. Not saying that I care about the fans. I mean, I don't care. Not saying that I care about attention, but y'all not crediting me as a great lyricist that I am. And you see, once he did what he did, talking about Eminem now, everybody discrediting him, saying you're not even top 3 of Total Slaughter. Eminem made you. You're not better than him. You only have 1 hit. That's exactly why he retired.
Yeah, but look at Royce.
5'9"?
Yeah.
Well,
two albums dropped.
Royce really don't care. Royce really don't.
But
care.
that's the point of the craft. Like that's the But okay, question.
Go ahead.
Do you think he's better than him?
Who, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not up to me. I'll be honest with you, because both of us are lyrically great. Flow wise, it's hard for Joe to top him. But we're talking like bars and lyrics. To me, they're pretty even. I can't really pick.
I can't see even.
But the flow is ridiculous. His flow is ridiculous. That's hard to beat. It's the best flowing MC in history to me is between Kendrick, Eminem, and Biggie. Honestly.
Yeah.
And I'm young,
I ain't gonna lie.
don't judge me.
When I heard Kendrick, I was like, man, I wish Biggie was alive so I could.
That's
see.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Biggie.
Look,
dog. I heard Biggie's tracks, man. I told you about this when we was
Biggie freestyle. Like
yeah,
Biggie,
I told you about this when we was paying respect to Craig Mack and Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
I was saying, yo, nobody flows like this. Imagine if he would have still been alive. And he had bars back then. Imagine if it would have updated now if he would still been alive. Boy, none of you niggas would be alive against Biggie. Excuse my language to the listeners, but none of you niggas would be alive against Biggie. None of you. Smoking shrooms. And may I say another thing, because we can do it now. MGK, yeah, he did a response. Joe did a response, and those weren't the only people that
they did a response.
No, Joe did like just responding.
Yeah.
Not like
I
right.
you.
But
You wanna talk
but
about
there
Joe
was
first?
also but before I even go there, because there was also other people that Eminem threw shots at, great shots too. Drake was one of them. May I say this real quick?
Yeah.
Drake, do not respond to Eminem. Do not throw.
Oh, he knows what's up.
Do not throw us.
He knows what's up.
No, and not just whether or not I think he's gonna get killed by Eminem. It's not even just that. We still a great yet incomplete essay against Push. That ain't over with.
Hold on.
We ain't forget.
Hold on. Okay, I got another something. I got another little touching moment.
You ruined my dramatic.
My bad, because I got a little more information on it now.
I'm playing. Go ahead. No, I understand the
Kanye thing when he was apologizing, like.
Oh yeah, that too. Get Kanye. Kanye. I don't want Kanye in any beef. Cause Kanye doesn't write his own raps. You be the boss and sing your Hitman, the Pusha T,
But
the
then
side
I got a
highs,
question,
and the big
bro.
shots.
How you? Okay, I understand that.
And I wrote for you, so yeah, no reason to even try.
But he wrote the hook.
No,
for, lift my hands.
Yeah,
he wrote the hook.
But not just that though, bro.
But I'm saying though, okay.
He wrote for him numerous times.
I'm pretty sure people wrote for Drake numerous of times. So that's
No,
what I'm getting.
that's different though. That's different. Though.
How?
Because
Drake don't make no beats.
no, not beats.
Drake
I'm talking
is
about
just a
lyrics.
rapper.
I'm talking about lyrics.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you think Drake doesn't write any lyrics at all?
I'm not saying that. So how can you say Kanye don't write any of his lyrics?
He said he doesn't write it.
Not just some of his lyrics. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't know. Like
That's what I'm hoping, not because I love old Kanye.
Because the studio, like just to be real, just to give you an insight, like the studio process is like.
Well, I think personally,
Oh,
I think it's a difference between like you getting some help on whether on like people looking over your bars and saying, yo, you should say this instead, or you should say that instead of like somebody taking a notepad, writing all this and giving it to Drake. Yo, say this, say it like this, deliver it like this. Damn, you got a hit. I don't think it was. That's what people making it sound. That's why when Drake said someone else with a couple of V's, you funny. But that's why when Drake said you rebuked me on working with someone else on a couple of V's.
Yeah. I get that. I understand that. I never did. I never was like. Okay.
And I don't really think anybody like writes for Drake. I think it just people just like help him to make sure the verses sound good.
Nah. I think somebody writing that. Cause I'm telling you, bro. Like.
Nothing
was the same. Nothing was the same.
Hope not. I hope that's not.
We never got nothing that sound close to that. So nothing was the same, and I think that's what he put his effort into. Okay, if he is writing, he's gonna take perfectly carefully to what he do. Okay, and if they do give me a song,
are we talking lyrics or are we talking hits?
Hits and lyrics.
Now, cause that difference between like just the hit making Drake and the rapping Drake. We switched from Eminem to Drake. That's a shame.
Nah, well, yeah, because we did tell him, but I just wanted to
I'm
set
so
out
sorry,
because
don't throw a shot at me. You don't even know me. This barely even get 10 views. So I don't even think it matters. So just go ahead.
So you want to slide? Let's slide back to the Joe. Okay, to the Joe situation.
I couldn't understand why Joe went off. I couldn't understand 100% because Joe has tried to not give his opinion on anything.
But that's a rocky relationship regardless.
Yeah, but at the same time, Joe respects him too much as a Shady Records peer to say anything.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why he dropped Slaughterhouse, because he was like, well, we're not doing anything when the album's coming out.
Right.
Like, yo, nothing ain't moving. That was another part of the case why he probably couldn't rekindle a flame, because every time we got a project, it's on hold.
Right.
Like, bro, like, I need this out to boost some more stuff. Like, okay, even if this goes out and then my fans listen to it, I can put out a separate project in the meantime and keep my name buzzing until or I get a good deal with Shady or anybody else to do it.
Now I heard Thunder's about to storm. Go ahead.
Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Fucked in the back, too.
Yeah, I'm pushed a little further on the front. But go ahead.
But
let's get some walks.
Yeah, but I respect Joe for saying that he's retired. But a couple quick bars, man. Jay retired. He can still get you bars from him.
Jay's not really retired.
He never really is retired. But
no, look, the way Jay-Z considered retired and the way Joe was considered retired is way different. Like Joe, I'm a fan of Joe Budden as a podcast guy, and I'm not mad at him as a rapper either. I think he's dope lyrically. I've seen him with the pull up, with the episode of My Boy Sue Surf, Adrian Foster, a few others, and they grabbed too, and it was like, yo, Joe, so you really not rapping anymore? He said no. And Adrian Foster was like, dog, I looked through his phone. There's no lyrics at all in there. Nothing.
Just gave it up like that.
He's said there's no lines in his mind. Like he doesn't have the itch or nothing. Like he's done. Like he's done rapping. He doesn't really plan on rapping again anytime soon. But he will talk about the culture because he loves it too much.
Yeah.
Next